Good evening, sports fans. On this late Tuesday night, June 6, 2017, I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's time now for Sports Roundup. Let's start off at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, where the Boston Red Sox took on the New York Yankees. And the Sox got on the board first. Xander Bogaerts ground out at first side of first baseman Chris Carter stretched out Diddy Gregorius, that scores Mookie Betts. And Ravetti out of second base, and Xander Bogaerts at first. 1-0 for the Red Sox. Then, bottom of second, Diddy Gregorius singles out foul ball to right field of Mookie Betts, that scores Aaron Hicks. And Diddy goes to the third base, thrown there by right field of Mookie Betts, so as tie 1. And then top of the fourth, Mitch one homers down, foul ball to right center field. Then Xander Bogaerts scores 3-1. Red Sox on top in the top of the fourth. And then Hunter Ramirez homers down, line drive left center field. The Red Sox make it 4-1. And then top of the fifth, Benedict homers down, foul ball to left right field, and the Sox make it a 5-1 lead. But then the Yankees made it interesting. Chris Carter homers down, foul ball to left field. That the Sox lead is trimmed to 5-2, and then bottom of 6, Diddy Gregorius grounds into the double play. Shortstop Xander Bogaerts, the second baseman. Devin Amara, the first baseman. Mitch Milner scores. Sauron Castro. Sox lead is trimmed to 5-3. And then in bottom of that 4-8, Diddy Gregorius strikes the swinging wall pitch by pitcher Craig Kimbrell, that scores. Matt Holliday and Diddy Gregorius the first. But the Sox prevail as Craig Kimbrell strikes out 1-2-3 in the bottom of the ninth for a 5-4 win over the New York Yankees to prove their record of 32-25 in the season. For Kimbrell, 17th save, and Matt Stewart Tanaka got the loss, dropped to 5-6, and Duparmas gets the win. 6-3 in the season with 6 hits and 2 wins given up me. Strikeout 7. That win puts the Red Sox 2 games behind the Yankees for first place. In the AL East, next up, the Sox and Yankees will go at it with Rick Posada man for the Red Sox and CC Sebastian man for the Yankees. Alright, looking at some other Major League Baseball scores. Chicago Cubs all over the Miami Marlins, 10-2 in the top of 8. Top of 8, Texas Rangers leading the New York Mets, 10-4. Bottom of 8, let's see. Houston Astros leading the Kansas City. Top of the 7th, Rockies leading the Cleveland Indians, 8-1. Top of the 4th, Arizona Diamondbacks leading the San Diego Padres, 2-0. Oakland Athletics leading the Toronto Blue Jays, 1-0. Seattle Mariners leading the Minnesota Twins, 3-0. LA Dodgers, Washington Nationals tied at 1 at the top of the 3rd. Following the 10 innings, Baltimore Orioles over the Pittsburgh Pirates, 6-5. Cincinnati Reds over the St. Louis Cardinals, 13-1. LA Angels over the Detroit Tigers, 5-3. Chicago White Sox over the Tampa Bay Rays, 4-2. Philadelphia Phillies over the LA Rays, 3-1. And the Milwaukee Brewers over the San Francisco Giants, 5-2. Okay, how about them Red Sox? Okay, take a look at some other Major League. Take a look at some sports news. Florham Park, New Jersey. David Harris just one of the latest veteran players shown on the door with what has been an off-season first by the New York Jets. When the next NFL season still by the way, Patriots quarterback Tom Brady all the way to connect with the newest targets on the first day of the team's minicamp. Brady Patriots took the field for the first mandatory team activity. It's already the first time that Bill Belichick draw comparison to a hooded Star Wars villain, and many because of the rain and camera angle, but Bill checks appearance at Patriots minicamp has face partly hidden by a dark rain jacket. Scooter Jeanette did something that only 16 MLB players have done before. The Saturday left fielder hit 4 homers, including grand slam in Tuesday night's game against the St. Louis Cardinals. Alameda, California, called out their chance to play in his hometown in Oakland, and the Raiders as a dream come true. Marshawn Lynch said he made the decision to come out of his tournament when they found out that he was leaving. Boston Michael Fultz and the potential number 1 pick in the June 22nd NBA draft kept a 2-day visit with the Celtics on an on-court workout Tuesday, and then visited the TD Garden when he marveled at the championship banners and suggested he could envision. Kennesaw, Georgia quarterback prospect Justin Fields announced to come in from Penn State 2018 recruiting class on a Twitter post on Tuesday evening. Today's Warriors are the greatest offensive team in history, but they made the finals uncommitted with their defense. They have managed just 944 points per 100 possession mark, which will be ranked at sting less than the regular season. Brandon Washington. Donald Baldwin is completely unsuited by the Seattle Seahawks spot Colin Kaepernick for a visit. He also understands why Austin Davis not Kaepernick was signed with the latest backup quarterback arm to the Seahawks. It's not even close. Trent should have been playing his entire career alongside Curran instead of old running back Russell Westbrook. Hall of Fame. Third baseman Mike Schmidt called the Phillies outfielder Audubon Herrera and initial apology Tuesday afternoon saying earlier that he didn't think the center field was the type of player the team could build. East Lansing, Michigan State football coach Mark D'Antoni said he views the sexual assault charges brought against the players in a spring chance to recenter the program and enforce that he still is the core principle. An 8-year-old girl and the rest of the soccer team were disqualified from a girls' tournament in Nebraska because the event organizers thought she was a boy. Cleveland Cowboys abandoned themselves in edge destruction, ready to double down on tactics that brought them into abyss. Green Bay, Wisconsin. It was 11 p.m. on Monday night when Devon House landed at Minneapolis Airport. The Packers quarterback had missed in the back to the Green Bay near the back of Lambeau Field of its started when less than 9. As Packer fans drive Devon House from Minneapolis to Green Bay after a missed flight. The Texas Rangers traded former closer Sam Dyson along and captured a subsequent chance for the player to be named later a cash. The Rangers subtitled part of the $2.3 million left that decides to trade that could translate. 5-time Olympic medalist senior Richard Ross was truly excited after the second Olympic Games in Beijing 2008 when she learned what she would wind up to be life-changing news. Jose Aldo suffered only his second loss in the past equity fell to Max Holloway by third one TKO on Saturday night at the UFC 212 Brazil. Oxford, Mississippi, the University of Mississippi anticipated its only charges left institutional control failure monitored by head coach Hugh Freeze with allegation of $10,000 cash payment of the recruit. American Olympics swimmer Ryan Lafayette said he had suicidal thoughts about a gas station scandal on Wednesday during the 2016 Summer Olympics Rio de Janeiro. That's going to be it for Sports About this late Tuesday night, June 6th, 2017. I'm here to have a good night. Now, see you tomorrow night. I hope you all have a good night.